All right, so far we've covered a lot of bland-looking food, a lot of white, a lot of brown. Let's add some color. And moving on to that jiggly staple of Thanksgiving tables, cranberry sauce.
All right, now are you of the family that needs to have that cranberry sauce come out of a can and keep those ridges evident? Or are you like, no, it needs to actually look like cranberries? Or do you guys actually buy fresh cranberries?
Okay, so it depends on whether I'm in charge of providing it for the meal. I'm usually in charge of our family Thanksgiving. I'm bringing drinks, which gives you an idea of how much faith my family has in me in cooking anything. If I were in charge of the cranberries, it would come out of the can, which, by the way, according to Smithsonian Magazine, is how something like 74% of people do it. Only 26% of people actually get the cranberries and make the sauce. So, in our portfolio that we are setting before us, I'm putting cranberries as style investing. So up to now, we've been talking about investing according to size, but there are other factors. And one of them is style, basically growth versus value. Right? So every portfolio should have some growth and value, just like every Thanksgiving table should have some cranberry. But depending on how you want to lean, a little bit of growth, a little turn of value is kind of really up to you. The long-term returns on whether growth beats value or vice versa is somewhat inconclusive. Plenty of academic evidence shows that value outperforms, but there are many periods where growth outperforms for a long period, including our recent period. Like over the last several years, growth has just significantly outperformed value. So I'm not going to go one way or the other. People like Jack Bogle say, you know, over the long term, it doesn't matter. But you have a style, just like you have a cranberry preference. Some people love tech stocks. They love finding like the new up-and-coming companies, sort of like in Motley Fool lingo, like the rule breakers. Then you're going to be leaning towards growth. If you're more of a Warren Buffett type investor, you like getting a good deal, or if you're like you want your portfolio to have a better emphasis on things like dividends, you're probably going to lean more towards value. But in the end, over the long term, it probably doesn't matter.